getting cut out. Deal with it. Just so everyone's aware, I just pulled it up right here. Apparently, June 29th, 2017, there was a police helicopter that was stolen in Venezuela and dropping fucking grenades near the Venezuelan Supreme Court. 2017.
Sounds like somebody was playing some GTA 5.
Yeah,
That's exactly
and you know, I think someone I heard made that comment when this story actually came out.
Was there any casualties?
I don't know, but I mean that's neither here nor there, really.
Wasn't it was the Tiger King? Is that the fucking show?
Oh, that gay guy that.
Yeah, the fucking.
He was gay.
He was?
He was gay. The Tiger King.
I never watched it.
Wasn't that one of his ideas that he was gonna drop a grenade or like an explosive on top of the fucking lady that was his competitor?
I never watched the show.
I didn't watch it.
I just remember seeing him laying there with shirtless like this. That's all I remember, dude.
Alright.
Okay. Anyway, just to wrap this little bit up. Okay. At what point in time do you believe we need to go into a deflationary period, which I would also have to assume will be, paying off some of the national debt, because if the national debt keeps going up, there's no way that we can, keep just like doing what we're doing, print more money.
I think some of the experts.
I think it's got to happen soon.
Yeah, it needs to happen soon, and it needs to be like some of the experts say, a slow burn. You can't do it too fast, or you're going to make people panic. You know what I mean? You need to have a deflation period, but it needs to go gradually, in my opinion. Not just automatically, boom, drop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but, I mean, there are certain problems with that.
So you think it should happen fast?
Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not an economist. I don't know. Like I said, this is really a loaded question.
Right.
Realistically. I mean, especially for us, adult-minded.
Yeah, we are nervous amateur at best.
When it comes to economics and everything. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll go ahead and get your opinion, and then I'll throw in my 2 cents.
Well, people throwing grenades out of the fucking helicopter?
No. Jesus.
We are off that topic. Deflation or inflation? What do you think?
I mean, we've been talking about that for a while.
The question is, at what point in time do you believe that, we have to move from a period of inflation, as we're in right now, to deflation in order to sustain, basically, the country?
That's not like an unanswerable question to me. I don't know the answer to that. I mean, we had the Great Depression, and the only thing that pulled us out of it was a world war. I can tell you that. We're gonna go to war with somebody just to pull ourselves out of a fucking.
Do you think we need
I
deflation?
don't know. I mean, you're the veteran here, so
Well, that means I know how to fucking kill people. It doesn't mean I know how to fucking pull the fucking country out of fucking debt.
Fair enough. All right. My opinion is that, okay, yes, if we go into a deflationary kind of cycle, with the U.S. dollar, paper dollar, not obviously a coin or anything like that. At some point in time, you'll be able to buy more stuff with, $1 and everything, right? So what would that potentially lead to? Now, I believe it was, I'll give her a shout out. I believe it was Ben Anderson said this. He's got a crypto YouTube channel, but he said that basically, you have more buying power with your dollar, right? So further down the road, and you don't see it at the beginning, people are happy and everything, so you can buy more shit with your money. But at the same point in time, that leads to companies making less money, which leads to layoffs and unemployment and so on and so on and so on and so forth. Right on down the line. And at that point in time, If people are out of work, then what happens?
Who's buying stuff?
But if people are out of work, first of all, who's buying stuff? And then guess what? People are collecting what? Unemployment.
And how's that going to play?
And yeah, how does all that play out? Like I said, we are not economists. We have no idea how this is all going to pan out. I think it is a fucking shitty situation. And I blame the people, in charge of the government for letting us get into this situation. You have any final thoughts on that?
Like you said, if people aren't making enough money to buy stuff, then they're just going to jump on unemployment. They're going to try to get laid off because it would be pointless to work. You know what I mean? So why? That's a triggered question, I think, in a way.
Well, I mean, it's totally different nowadays because, obviously the PUI and PUIA, benefits have expired from the federal government for COVID, for unemployment. So, guess what? You're only getting, you're getting paid shit at this point in time.
At this point, though. So it's...
Like I said, it's a tough discussion to be had, but it needs to be had, or else everyone in the United States of America is going to get caught with their fucking pants down, and they're going to be bending over, and they're going to take it.
They're going to take yen in the asshole. Is what
they're going to take some in the asshole.
Our generation's failed. Our generation has failed the country.
I wouldn't necessarily our generation. I think the prior generation has failed the country.
In combination,
I would say boomers.
We've had. I mean,
to some extent, I don't think we have from our generation.
Boomers and ourselves. No, boomers and ourselves have both had so fucking easy. In general, we have barely faced any real problems or issues in our life. We've lost so many fucking values.
We didn't face the problem on 9/11, which, by the way, today is 20-year anniversary of.
Oh, I mean, and that worked
We're
out
not
so well
fixing
for
the
us
problems
that.
of the boomers right
but
now.
that wasn't a problem.
I mean, it was a fucking. It was like in my opinion, that was a fucking a bump in the fucking road.
Well, the boomers are the one that went.
If that
Give me it, it's mine, as George Carlin liked to say.
I'm talking about there's been very few points in our life where we've been struggling to even just put food on the table.
You're talking about the 70 years of peace. That's what they call it.
All right. What about? Okay,
I'm telling you
now
that we are weak compared to the fucking prior generations that came before
Okay,
us.
well, what about the potential disaster that almost happened in 2008? And this ties into inflation. They basically just printed a shitload of money and gave it to the banks to bail them out.
They should have never printed the money and given
They
it
should
to
have.
us.
They should have let them fail. That's my opinion. But
Yes.
I mean, so what if it was complete chaos for 10 years or whatever?
Right.
And
we're still living with that
That
decision.
is the fucking reason that fucking what was his name? Satoshi Nakamura created Bitcoin in the first place.
Satoshi. Satoshi.
Yeah. I know I bubbled that name, but I just got a little MA there and I'm fucking choked up and everything. Fuck, I can't breathe.
I'm going to say this about our generation. You want to say that it was the previous generation's problem.
No, it's their fault.
It's their fault.
Well, okay,
it's our problem.
It's their fault, but you can say it's their fault, but you can't leave all the blame away from us, because if we were competent enough to fucking overtake them,
well, we would have
We
voted
are
them out.
competent
That's true.
Look
But
at the statistics.
look what's happening
now
right
we
now.
are. Now we are. I believe now we are.
Millennials
But back then, think
are
about
digging
it.
out.
We were 20 at that point in time. Okay?
Right.
Let's just say that. What the fuck do we know about the world?
It's true.
We're digging
Well,
out.
we
the
weren't
problem.
educated about the world the way it should be working.
It should be, but that's not the way it really works. That's where the problems lie.
This is the thing that I like to fucking say about the education system and how we got
Oh
to where
god,
we
they're
are.
good at education system.
No,
That's a whole
no,
different thing.
it's just this is just a simple
Topic
saying.
for another time.
Yeah, that's
Topic
a topic.
for another
This
time.
is just a simple saying, is that I know how to solve for x in trying to figure out the circumference of a circle, but I don't know how to balance a checkbook. It's just something that wasn't never taught in schools.
Yeah, they
we
never
were
fought
we were
money.
we were failed from educationally.
That's because they wanted obedient workers. But like I said, we'll get into that topic another day.
I agree.
But I think it all runs into the same. You know
It
what
has
I mean?
nothing to do with cryptocurrency.
Well, I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I understand some parts of cryptocurrency, but I understand the economic and,
All right,
and
next topic.
the filler.